Hello friend. Let me tell you a captivating tale about a seemingly familiar ingredient that harbors a complex world of history behind its sugar. Our story begins in vast sugarcane fields under the scorching sun. Imagine towering cane stalks, their green leaves rustling in the wind, concealing within their stems a sweet substance that humans have craved for millennia. But how do we transform these cane plants into the pure white sugar crystals on our dining tables? Join me on this magical journey. The saga of sugar starts in ancient times when the Persians discovered the secret of refining sugar from cane around the 7th century AD. Picture ancient alchemists, their eyes gleaming with the passion for discovery, uncovering how to extract the sweet essence from ordinary cane plants. This was the genesis of a revolution in human cuisine and culture. The art of sugar refining quickly spread from Persia to other lands like India, China, and the Mediterranean countries. Each region developed its own methods of cultivating and processing sugar cane. Can you imagine caravans of merchants trekking across deserts and oceans, carrying with them the secret of this precious spice? For many centuries, sugar was not the easily obtainable commodity it is today. It was a luxury, reserved for nobility and the wealthy. The value of sugar was so high that it was considered akin to gold, used as precious gifts and even as a symbol of social status. Imagine a world where a spoonful of sugar was worth a fortune. But the story of sugar isn't all sweetness. It's also intertwined with some of the darkest chapters of human history. As the demand for sugar grew, European empires began expanding their colonies, particularly in the Caribbean and South America. They established enormous sugarcane plantations, and to operate them, they forcibly employed millions of slaves from Africa. Can you picture the unfortunate souls in chains, toiling under the blazing tropical sun, just to produce the white gold they would never taste? This is one of the darkest chapters in sugar's history, where its sweetness was exchanged for human sweat, tears, and blood. However, like all stories, the sugar industry also experienced a remarkable turning point. In the 18th century, the invention of cane crushing machines and new sugar refining techniques completely changed the landscape. Can you imagine massive machines grinding sugar cane, squeezing out every sweet drop, then through complex processes, transforming it into pure white sugar crystals? This sugar revolution dramatically reduced production costs, making sugar more accessible than ever before. From a luxury item for the elite, sugar suddenly became an essential part of every household's daily meals. This change profoundly impacted society, economy, and culture worldwide. Today, the sugar story continues to evolve with promising new chapters. From the vast cane fields of Brazil, India, or China, to modern production plants in the US, Australia, or Vietnam, the sugar industry is constantly developing and innovating. Let's visit one of the world's leading sugar-producing countries, India. Here, green sugar cane fields stretch as far as the eye can see, especially in northern states like Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, and Punjab. Each year, India produces about 350 to 400 million tons of sugarcane, accounting for nearly 20% of global production. Can you imagine the enormous scale of this industry? But India isn't the only player. Let's fly across the Pacific to Australia, where the sugar industry is also thriving. Here, most of the cane is grown in Queensland and New South Wales. In 2020, Australia's sugarcane production reached about 30 million tons. Interestingly, Australia uses a method called factory isolation to process cane, ensuring high purity and quality sugar. Now let's return to Southeast Asia, where sugar isn't just a spice but also a popular drink. In Vietnam and many other Southeast Asian countries, sugarcane juice is a beloved beverage. Can you picture the roadside stalls where vendors press fresh sugar cane into a sweet, cool, fragrant drink? This is an integral part of the culinary culture in this region. But the sugar story doesn't end with production and consumption. Today, as awareness about environment and health continues to rise, the sugar industry faces new challenges. One of the biggest issues is the practice of burning sugar cane before harvest, a traditional method to remove leaves and reduce waste accumulation on the ground. While this method helps destroy pests and limit their spread in the next crop, it also causes severe environmental pollution and can affect human health. To address this issue, many farms have switched to alternative harvesting methods such as manual cutting or using mechanized sugarcane harvesters. Can you imagine huge machines moving through cane fields, neatly cutting each cane stalk without the need for burning? Another trend in the sugar industry is the use of sugarcane to produce ethanol, a biofuel. In the U.S., Florida Crystals Corporation has built an ethanol plant in Clewiston, Florida, capable of producing 60 million gallons of ethanol annually from sugarcane. Similarly, in India, many sugarcane ethanol plants have been established. This is an innovative way to utilize sugarcane, not just for sugar production but also contributing to renewable energy development. But the sugar story doesn't stop at cane. Did you know that another plant is being used to produce alternatives to traditional sugar products? That's bamboo. Bamboo, with its rapid growth and versatility, is becoming an important raw material in producing environmentally friendly products. From straws, chopsticks to bowls, plates, and even furniture, bamboo is gradually replacing plastic and other materials in many daily applications. Can you imagine a future where we enjoy our favorite drinks through bamboo straws instead of plastic ones? Or a meal served on pretty, eco-friendly bamboo plates? This isn't just a fashionable trend, but an important step in environmental protection and sustainable development. Looking back at the entire sugar story, we can see that it's not simply a tale about a sweet spice. It's a story about the development of human civilization, about industrial revolutions, about the expansion of empires, and even the dark pages of slavery and exploitation. But at the same time, it's a story about innovation, about human adaptability and creativity in facing new challenges. Today, when we add a spoonful of sugar to our morning coffee, or enjoy a cool glass of sugarcane juice on a hot summer day, perhaps few of us realize that we're part of a bigger story, a story that has lasted thousands of years and continues to evolve. So what do you think? How will the sugar story continue to develop in the future? Will we find new ways to produce sugar more sustainably? Or will we switch to using completely new alternative sweeteners? Whatever the future holds, one thing is certain: the story of sugar, with all its sweetness and bitterness, will continue to be an integral part of human history and culture.